Hare Krishna. So now we are going to start Unit 1, Lesson 4, topic ISKCON Gurus. In Srimad Bhagavatam purport 7.6.5, Srila Prabhupada has written, we should therefore live in such a way that we keep ourselves always healthy and strong in mind and intelligence, so that we can distinguish the goal of life from a life full of problems. So here it means that we should live in such a way, what Srila Prabhupada has told us. We should live a life fully Krishna conscious. When we are fully Krishna conscious, then we can distinguish between right and wrong very clearly. See, decision making power depends on in which mode we are. For example, if we are in tamoguna, then we will take always wrong decision. That's why it is said, when you are angry, don't take any decisions. And when we are in rajoguna, we may take right decision, may take wrong decision, 50-50 chance. When we are in satoguna, then we can take right decision. So that's why, at least first, from tamoguna to rajoguna, we should establish ourselves in satoguna. We should live a sattvic life. Sattvic life is helpful to progress in Krishna consciousness. It means if we are situated in the satoguna and by doing bhakti, we can cross all the three gunas, and that is called Shuddha Sattva position. Lord Krishna is saying to Arjuna, oh Arjuna, in this three guna you cannot understand me. You need to come up, Shuddha Sattva. But first we need to fix in Satoguna. For example, taking bath every day is not bhakti, but it's helpful to do bhakti because you are maintaining cleanliness. Waking up early in the morning is not bhakti, but it's satoguna. It's helpful in bhakti. You are following 4 principles. No meat eating, no illicit sex, no gambling, no intoxication. It's not bhakti. But this is making us from two-legged animals to human being. To understand bhakti, we need to become a human being first. So like this way, if we live a life, everyday chanting, Harinam, very healthy, strong mind and intelligence, so we can distinguish the goal of life from the life full of problems. Then we can distinguish that we are soul, our prime goal is to serve Lord Krishna. We are in this body, the bodily goals are secondary because body is temporary and soul is permanent. So that's why. So he will be always focused on the goal. A thoughtful man must act in this way, learning to distinguish right from wrong and thus attain the goal of life. So goal of life of every human being is to achieve Krishna Prema. The original home of every living being is Golok Dham, Vaikuntha planets. But because we are focusing on the goal, that life full of problems, the material life, that's why we can't see the spiritual thing. That's why in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna has told that for a spiritual person, the material life is like night. And for a materialistic person, spiritual life is like night. So That's why they say, what is in this, you are doing bhakti and you are not enjoying your life and blah 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 like that. But the person who is situated in bhakti, he knows that actually what is the main goal, who we are. So in ISKCON Gurus and ISKCON authorities, Srila Prabhupada is always in the topmost position. Srila Prabhupada, by his Guru's instruction, made GBC, Governing Body Commission. And then under GBC, Guru Service Committee, Sannyasi Ministry, then Sannyasi Ministry, under Sannyasi Ministry, Sannyasis, then under GBC, regional body, and Guru Service Committee is taking care of Guru. Like outside Guru, there is nobody to supervise. But in ISKCON, GBC is always there to supervise. If any Guru break any rules, then he cannot remain Guru. So it's very safe here in ISKCON. Anyhow, always inspiring pure devotional practice. That is very important. So then under regional body, temple president, Namhatta Bhakti Vriksha leaders, and under temple president, temple residents, disciples like brahmacharis, many brahmacharis stay in temple to serve in temple like that. And under the Namahatta Bhakti Vriksha leaders, the congregation, the Grihastha disciples. So Srila Prabhupada established ISKCON. His Guru established 64 Gauriya Math, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. So Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, at the time of his departure, requested all his disciples to form a governing body and conduct missionary activities cooperatively. Means what Srila Prabhupada's Guru wanted to establish GBC. He didn't instruct a particular man to become the next Acharya. He said, okay, form a GBC and then do all missionary activities cooperatively. So under GBC he wanted to do everything. But just after his passing away, what Srila Prabhupada is saying, Chaitanya Charitamrita, Adilila 12.8, just after his passing away, his leading secretaries made plans without authority to occupy the post of Acharya. What Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur instructed, okay, make a GBC, then decide. But after Guru leaves the body, the disciples, they without any authority occupied the post of Acharya, and they split into two factions over who the next Acharya would be. So consequently, Prabhupada is saying both factions were asara. Asara means useless, because they had no authority, having disobeyed the order of the spiritual master. So if we disobey the order of spiritual master, we will lose the authority. Once what happened, and in the Indra Sabha, Indra Loka, the Apsaras are dancing and Indra and Sachi Mata enjoying, Indra's wife. And then at that time, other demigods are also there, but at that time, demigod's Guru, Brihaspati, entered. And when Guru entered, we immediately should show our respect. We should dandavat. But Indra did nothing and even didn't offer a asana to Guru. So Guru said nothing, and Brihaspati Guru left the sabha. As soon as Indra disobeyed his Guru, Indra lost his powers. And at that time, coincidentally, the Asuras, demons, attacked Swargaloka. And all the demigods ran away. And when there is a problem, where they go? They go to Brahma, the main manager. Brahma is in Brahmaloka. Brahmaloka is the topmost planet of this material world. Like up of this earth there are Bhuvar Loka, the demons loka, and up of that Bhuvar Loka, Swarga Loka, then so many loka, Janaloka, Tapaloka, Maharloka, and topmost is Brahma Loka. So they approached Lord Brahma, please do something for us. Then Brahma said, Indra, what you did? You disobeyed your guru. You lost your powers. You know why the demons are so powerful? Because they follow Shukracharya and they have full faith on their guru Shukracharya. So demons guru is Shukracharya and demigod's guru is Brihaspati. So Brahma is saying, what about your Swarga Loka? I am afraid because of Guru Bhakti, even they can take my Brahma Loka. So powerful. So if we follow Guru's order, we become very powerful. We progress in devotional service in a very speedy way. Very speedily we will go. But if we disobey, then our bhakti, that will be stopped. Like we are stopping our progress. So here we can see Srila Prabhupada is saying that his god brothers didn't follow the order of spiritual master, didn't create any GBC, and just they become acharya because they disobeyed spiritual master, so they had no authority. In a room conversation with Radha Damodara Sankirtan Party, March 16, 1976, Mayapur, Srila Prabhupada says that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself wanted our cooperation. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came 500 years ago, and who is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? Lord Krishna himself in the mood of Radharani. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, even he is a Krishna himself, we can do anything and everything, but he himself wanted our cooperation. He is God, Krishna, and therefore cooperation is very important thing, because Krishna is saying that we should work together, teamwork. Nobody should think that I have got so great ability I can do. No, it is simply by cooperation we can do very big thing. United we stand, divide we fall. That's why when the British came to India, they did this, divide and rule. Because if you divide, then you are weak. But united, we are strong. So teamwork is very important. This is our family, like it's a family of Srila Prabhupada, and we should work with love, trust and cooperation. So be strong in pushing on Krishna consciousness, and Krishna will help. We need to just put some effort and Krishna will help. Ultimately Krishna is doing everything. When Brahma saw, oh my God, see the, when he saw below, so much of darkness and watery and like that, then how I will create? Then Lord Vishnu smiled and said, I have already done. You just need to be a medium. Like that. For Arjuna also, Krishna already killed everyone. Krishna wanted Arjuna to take the credit. Like that. So if we put our effort, Krishna will help us. He is the strongest. Still, we must be combined together. Krishna becomes very happy when we work with love, trust and cooperation. Those who accept the service of Diksha Guru or Shiksha Guru in ISKCON are required to be exemplary in representing Srila Prabhupada's teaching in their words and personal behavior. So becoming a Diksha Guru in ISKCON or Shiksha Guru in ISKCON is not about the position actually. It's a very big responsibility. What is the responsibility? We should represent Srila Prabhupada's teachings in our words and personal behavior. Actually, everyone needs to do that. But especially Diksha Guru and Shiksha Guru should be very careful about this. The Siksha Guru gives spiritual instruction and inspiration on behalf of Srila Prabhupada and our Guru Parampara. In 303 GBC statement on position of Srila Prabhupada, March 2013, it is said, the Diksha Guru gives spiritual instruction, inspiration, formal initiation, a spiritual name, and later imparts the sacred Gayatri mantras to a qualified disciple as a service to Srila Prabhupada and our Guru Parampara. So what Diksha Guru gives us? Diksha Guru gives us spiritual instructions and inspire us to engage ourselves in Krishna's service, gives us formal initiation to connect with the Parampara system, which is very important. Without connecting to the Parampara, we cannot go back to Godhead. Even Shukdev Goswami, who is the son of Vyasadeva, when he approached Vaikuntha, he could not enter. Then he came back and asked Vyasadeva. Then Vyasadeva said, because you have not accepted any guru yet, that's why Vaikuntha's door is open only for those who has accepted a spiritual master, authentic spiritual master. So it's very important. So Diksha Guru gives us spiritual name, because Diksha means we took birth again, like in spiritual life. So there is namakaran process, so we get a new name, spiritual name, and later imparts the sacred Gayatri mantras to a qualified disciple as a service to Srila Prabhupada and our Guru Parampara. So whatever Diksha Guru does, he does as a service to Srila Prabhupada and Parampara. In February 8, 1975, ISKCON Honolulu, Hawaii, Srila Prabhupada Lilamrita, it is mentioned that when they say they don't like ISKCON and GBC, if anybody say like this, they are really saying they don't like to follow my order. Because what Srila Prabhupada wants us to do, to follow GBC. That is very important. So somebody, if they are saying I don't like ISKCON, I don't like GBC, actually they are saying they don't like to follow Srila Prabhupada's order, because Srila Prabhupada's order is remain in ISKCON and follow GBC. If somebody remain in ISKCON, ISKCON is like a ship to the Vaikuntha planets, and it's going, and if you are doing not much, putting little effort but not performing very well also, but you are not doing any Vaishnava offense and you are following GBC and you are respectful to GBC, then what will happen? We will reach our destination. Even in a ship, somebody is sitting very idle but doing nothing, but still he will reach the destination. So if anybody says that I don't like ISKCON, I don't like GBC, it means they don't like Srila Prabhupada's order. Srila Prabhupada is saying this. That means they don't have faith in my order. That means they don't have faith in me, means Srila Prabhupada. That means Guru Aparadha. To say they have faith in me is just hypocrisy. So if some people say, oh, I follow Prabhupada, but I don't follow GBC and ISKCON, Srila Prabhupada is saying this is hypocrisy, because they don't have faith in me, because I have ordered this to work under GBC. In a letter to Hamsaduta, Hamburg, September 5th, 1969, Srila Prabhupada said, better you should stick to hearing from authorized persons like your spiritual master or experienced God brothers. But never try to hear someone who is not in our line. It is simply a waste of time to hear them, and again you have to rectify your mistake. If you are wasting our time hearing from outside ISKCON, who those speakers who are not in our line or who have left ISKCON, then we are wasting our time. We have to rectify the mistake, because we need to follow our parampara very, purely. We need to follow Srila Prabhupada actually. We are so much indebted to him. So we should stick to hearing within the ISKCON from an authorized person, like our spiritual master Diksha Guru, or like very experienced God brothers who are very authentic and they are following Srila Prabhupada as it is. If we hear outside, then it's dangerous. Like for example, there is a Pandal program and some Bhagavat Kathakar came. He is not an authentic Vaishnava, but he sings very well, give very good speech on Bhagavatam, but he is not a pure devotee of Krishna. He has no parampara system, and if we hear from them, it's like we are drinking poison. There is a pot of milk, a snake come and touch and drink the milk and go away, and we don't know about that, and we drink that milk thinking it's milk, then we will die. Similarly, we go to those Pandal program who are not authentic and we hear the lecture, and then what will happen? We think that our bhakti is increasing. No, we will lose the faith actually. We will become more confused. So we should always hear whoever is in our line, not from outside. In a letter to Vishwakarma, Bombay, 9th November 1975, Srila Prabhupada wrote, please avoid them. So we should know whom to avoid. So in your handbook, there is a question like how to behave with other Vaishnavas who is not in our line or not in ISKCON, like that. So especially it is written, Srila Prabhupada has written regarding his god brothers, because his god brothers didn't follow his guru. So he said, I have now issued orders that all my disciples should avoid all of my god brothers. We need to avoid. It doesn't mean we need to disrespect. They are Vaishnavas, we cannot disrespect. Prabhupada is not saying that. Prabhupada is saying to avoid. They should not have any dealings with them, nor even correspondence, nor should they give them any of my books. No correspondence means no Facebook, no WhatsApp, no email, no letters, no correspondence. Nor should they give them any of my books. We should not give Srila Prabhupada's books to them. Or should they purchase any of their books. We should not buy their books. And neither should you visit any of their temples. Please avoid them. Why? Because if somebody disobey Guru and if we keep association with them, then we will also disobey our Guru. Because your company matters. That's why Srila Prabhupada is saying to avoid. Letter to Satswarupa, Honolulu, June 4th, 1975. Srila Prabhupada wrote, he may be treated as a guest, but how we should treat? Okay, we are avoiding. We are not going to their temple. We are not giving them books. We are not purchasing their books. But when they come to our temple, how we should behave? We should treat them as a guest, and guest is treated very well as per our Vedic culture. How? Give him prasadam, honor him, respect him, and as an elder Vaishnava, but he cannot speak or give lecture. We should not hear from him. If he wants to lecture, you can tell him that there is already another speaker scheduled, that's all. This is Srila Prabhupada's instructions. Srila Prabhupada is saying, I have issued instructions. Again, in a purport, Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Adilila 7.72, Srila Prabhupada wrote, if a disciple thinking himself more advanced than his spiritual master gives up his orders and acts independently, he checks his own spiritual progress. Sometimes what happens, because this is material world and always there is kam, krodh, lobh, moha, ahankar, mad, matsarya. So when, for example, a disciple, he studied so many, all the books of Srila Prabhupada and memorized so many shlokas, and now he is very scholarly, gives very good speech, and everyone is appreciating him, everyone is inviting him for lecture, and so many followers here he is having. And if he think himself that now I am more advanced than my Guru. This is the big Maya. We should never think like that. Srila Prabhupada always said, in front of my Guru, I am just a fool. I know nothing in front of my Guru. So we should think like that. We should not think that, oh, now we are advanced in our spiritual master. If we do so, and if we give up spiritual master's orders and act independently, then we will stop our spiritual progress. This is very dangerous situation. So every disciple must consider himself completely unaware of the signs of Krishna and must always be ready to carry out the orders of the spiritual master to become competent in Krishna consciousness. A disciple should always remain a fool before his spiritual master. So disciple should always have this attitude, carry this attitude that in front of Guru I am nothing. I am always indebted to Guru. We should always follow Guru's order. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.